Yeah, baby, it's done. It's done. Its computer is complete now. It's finally complete. It has an internal screen that gives me indications of various temperatures, performance, blah blah. I set it up. Whoever made this overlay for ADA 64, as this guy tried, and it's free. The overlay in front, all those settings and all that, where all those gauges are. Someone designed and put online free. I've modified it a bit, but I would go ahead and modify it more. But that's this. So it's currently running. It's my screen. Let me see. Oh, it's finished. All right. And put my username. Let's see where this RTX 580 falls in. I don't think anybody will be called PGMFI. Let's see. Score ID, open score page. Let's see what's our score. Consent. Alright, score 10,216 FPS, 169 SSC, NVIDIA. So where do I rank? Oh, the highest score. Jesus, the highest score is 21. And boys, that's double my boys, that's a 5090. Yeah, 5090 is double a 5080. So this is a 5080. Yeah, a 5090 is double a 5080. No, I'm not buying that nonsense. That's too expensive. But this is okay. It's okay. So let me see the charts. Let me see where I am. What's all this? Close a bit. Yeah, I should be. So these are the charts. Okay, 5090 is only 1400. Wow. It's only 1400. And a 4090 is just 10,000. I overclocked my 5080 a bit, so I'm in 10,000. What do you mean? This is very good. It's very good, man. Let me run a test again. Run a test again. I'm trying to stress test the computer just to make sure that everything on it is working well. Because I finished it yesterday. I'm finally satisfied with it. I put in this bloody flow meter that's not working. But the temperature works. I think the impeller is damaged. There's an impeller type flow meter in there. But it's got a 7950X CPU, 16 core, overclocked and water cooled. And then it's got a 5080 RTX, overclocked and water cooled also. And then all the pumps, that's this is a dish plate, that's what it's called. The distro plate, yes, distribution plate. But I'm not using it as a distro plate because I want a clean build. I don't want all the pipes going dry. I initially thought that idea, but now I've changed my mind. I want this build just as it is, like this. It's perfect with this screen. I can change the colors of the RGBs, but for now I like it just oscillating the color. The fans oscillate the color, and then that's just oscillate lightly. We'll see. Yeah, I did the same thing. It's finished again. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Good. Let me run CPU multi-core for what's it called? For Cinebench. Just benchmarking it to try and get an idea of what she can do. Now this is the CPU running. So this is CPU is at 100%. All the cores are stretched out to 100%. Because this is a big job. All the fans are picking up. The temperature of the fluid has gone up to 34, 35. Yeah. I used to have this Threadripper 16 core processor. That was my previous processor. So it'll be good to see where I fall in with this one. It'll be good to see where this comes. This should be like 2 times the power of that Threadripper. Easily. It should be easily 2 times the power of the Threadripper. I think it's finished it. It's finished it multiple times. It's just restarting. So it's running it as a stress test. Well, let me leave it for a while. I'll get the scores later. Wow, see that 32 core Ryzen. Let me see if I beat it. Oh, no, I think no, I think I've multi-core. Let's see. Oh, it's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes. And then to give you a score after 10 minutes. Oh, Christ, I stopped it thinking to give me a score when I stop it. Because it finishes making the picture. It's using the CPU to generate this ray traced picture. You know. Which the GPU can do this easy in like in multiple, but this is a test for CPUs. So that's it. All the fans now have stepped up to 100% or close to 100% because the temperature is mapped to the CPU's temperature. Sorry. Wow, CPU's at 95C. Nah, that's too much. Even water cooled. Fuck me, this is a serious test. Obviously, that doesn't burn my computer down. Even water cooled. What's the liquid temperatures? Just 33. Ooh, I need to change thermal paste on this CPU. Thermal paste is not good. Normally it should be at 80C. Other CPU benchmarks have run out at 80C. Oof. Oof. Well, I'll let it complete. It's at 8 minutes now, so I'll let it complete. I'll mark it down to change the CPUs. But that's a big job. Wow, that's a massive job. Anytime it just starts again, the temperature quickly drops down. Watch. Once it starts again, the temperature will drop down again. Just the few milliseconds it takes to restart. Because the CPU is designed to run at, you see, it has dropped down to 93, 94, 95, and it's gone back up again 95. The CPU has the thermal limit at 95C. So once it gets to 95C, it starts to downclock. So it doesn't go above 95C. Its detonation temperature, I think, is 110 or so. So it never goes above 95C. So it will run itself crazy to get to 95C. I'll start the video again when this is finished. I can't wait 10 minutes for this to finish. Let me leave it to run. I'll start the video again. Because your dollar ain't shit. And it's taxed to no end. Because of a rich man down in north of Richmond. Alright. So where are we? It's 3 minutes left, 45 seconds. It's still pegged out at 95C. And you can feel the hot air coming up the back. Just warm-ish air, because this is just 33 degrees C. What's it called? Fluid temps. Fluid temps have not increased, which is good. So it's even going down to 3.67. So that is good news, because it means that the system's able to contain the heat and extract it at a sensible temperature. Back in the days when I used to water cool one of my first builds that are still on YouTube, to be honest, my water temperature used to go to 40C. But so this is quite good. But mainly, if I talk about the water cooling system, you have this very small radiator here. This is a 240 mil radiator, but it's not so thick. It's just about 25 mil thick or 20 mil thick. Yeah, 20. So it's not so thick, but it could fit in that location with the GPU. So that's why I used it. You know, I could get a bigger radiator that's what's that called? 240 plus 120. That's 360. Sorry, 360 rad. But I just thought, nah, there's no need, and I was right, because it's still holding at 33 degrees C. Even while this is 100%, but I'll test the GPU and the CPU together at 100% and see what happens. I'm sure it will raise up to 40. But back to the water cooling system. So there's a big 360 radiator behind the 3 fans there. Those 3 fans. It's a very thick one. That one's about 45 centimeters thick. So it takes up, you can see the whole thickness of this in this location. It takes up that thickness and the fans come out. So that's the main radiator. That's my action. That's where most of my heat is expelled. What happens is from the bottom, air is sucked in from the bottom. That's how you want to build a system. You want the air to come in from the bottom as heat rises out the top. It's not generally, but that's what you want. You want air to come in from the bottom. This case is sealed, as you can see, it's all glass on all sides. So the air stays within here and it's expelled through the back. So what I do is, to get a positive pressure, is I run the bottom fans faster than those fans. Although when she's benchmarking like now, all fans run fast. You know, I don't spare the horsepower. But under normal operation, the bottom fans are run faster than the top fans to keep positive pressure, stop dust from coming in. Positive pressure pushes all the dust out. So that's the water cooling system. Obviously, you have the pump with the distro plates here. So the liquid gets pumped and comes out here, goes down, goes into the GPU, comes out of the GPU, goes into the first rad, comes out of the first rad, goes to the second rad, comes out of the second rad, goes to the CPU, from the CPU goes back to the distro plate. So that's just the simple route that it goes. There's still an air gap here which I need to fill, but I will sort that out later. It doesn't affect the performance. The whole fluid loop takes about 75% of 1 liter, so 75 cc's or whatever it is. It's not so much water. I think most of the water is stored in this radiator, because that's the big one. Apart from that, the tank doesn't take so much. So we're almost at the end. 16 seconds. Let's see what score we get, because that's what this is about now. I want to know what turns you on. Rich man. Yeah. Alright, time has finished. So what's going to happen now? Oof, it's finished. Okay, it allowed it to finish the last one. Now everything is coming down. You can hear the fans running, resisting down. Temperature is dropping. Yes, temperature is dropping down quick from 93. It's already down to 63. Yes, yeah, 0% CPU, because it doesn't take much to keep the system running. 1% CPU. Yeah, this is good. This is good to see. Okay, back to the scores, man. Wow. It's 35,451, and I'm not overclocked. I thought I would overclock the CPU. I haven't. The CPU was running at 4.5 gigahertz, as it's showing here. So that's better than my old Threadripper. Old Threadripper was 16,000. Is that not it? Yes? Yeah, old Threadripper was 16,000. So this is 2 times the old Threadripper. 2 times plus. And it's better than this 32 core. Yes, because obviously the second score, which is the 32 core 64 Threadripper, 2990 WX, and I wanted to buy this processor, was just 30 grand. Wow, this 16 core is a beast. It's a beast, man. Yeah, I now have a proper CPU, so I can now find out, work for it in Blender. Yeah, Blender is going to enjoy the CPU. Good. So I ran a GPU test. I don't know, can I run both of them again? Let me see if it will let me run both tests at the same time. Let's see, start that one again. Open this and start this. It's going to crash. It's going to crash. Both tests at the same time. Let me see what happens to the liquid. The CPU has gone up to 95 C as this now. Just give it 1 minute with both of them running. See if it will continue. Well, it's already benchmarking at 23%, so I think the GPU will finish and then the CPU can cool down. So where are we with the water temperatures? Because everything should be cooking now. It's gone up to 34. It's just climbing up. Nice. So GPU is at 100%, 97% or so, and its temperature has gone up to 52 C. GPU cannot go because that water block on the GPU is massive. It takes away everything of the GPU. It sucks it down. I thought this thing is going to crash. It's running both tests at the same time, both a CPU test and a GPU test at the same time. Wow. See, GPU is 93% GPU temps, VRAM temps, so it's keeping the VRAM sweet. It's finished the GPU test. and it got the same score. What was the score? 169. Yes, 169. It's got the same score as before when it ran it alone. Let me run it again. Let me run it again. Again. Quickly. I want to keep stressing this machine. Yeah. Okay, so run it again. Let's see what this is going to. 36C. Let me see if I can feel. Yeah, you can now feel the temperature at the back. It's getting warmer. It's warm as fuck. Yeah, let's see. CPU is still there. Everything is still okay. But it's just climbing up. It's now 37. I remember I used to get 40 something C back in the days with about 40 something C water temperatures, and then to peg out. Let's see what's pegging out on this one. That's why I ran the test again. I want to see what's going to peg out at. If it is getting too long, I think I'll just join this video so that I can put it on YouTube, because I think I normally put my PC on YouTube, so that's it. But now it's scrolling up. It's not racing up like it was. I think it will peg out at 38, 39C. I'll run this GPU test one more time just to keep. Oh, yes, it's still running it, even though it has finished its test. It's got GPU C at 97C. Yes, 98%. So it's still, let's see where she stays. I'll leave it for a while. I want to see if I need to upgrade this. I could get it 360 rad at the bottom to make it all look uniform. So a 360 rad at the bottom that gets up to here, and then all this stuff, all the water cooling pipes will come up to here. You know, I can arrange it in a way that it will still look sensible. Maybe I move the flow meter to this line, and that just goes straight in from there. So it's doable if I think I need better performance. In the house, I think the temperature here should be, ambient temperatures here should be about 18, 20. It's the UK, so it's not that warm, even though we're in the summer. Oh, there we are. Still keeping GPU at 98, and I think we've got to 39 now. Let's see if it gets to 40. It's still climbing up. Still climbing up. I'll leave it for a while. I'll leave for the CPU to finish the 10 minute stuff. Wow. Says CD. 169 frames per second at 4K. That's what this can do. Why did I put AA off? It's too late now. It's even going higher. This computer is a beast. I should have tied on the Radeon graphics card to continue doing something. Yeah, what's the wattage? That's true. Because that shows my wattage. It shows CPU watts and then GPU watts. So GPU taking 338 and the CPU is taking 174. Wow. So in total, that's about 500 watts. Jeez, for 10 minutes. That's your electric bill going up right there. That's your electric bill going up right there. Wow. Because I put the 4115 RPM at the bottom of this sensor panel. That's the pump speed. The pump rotates at a very high speed just to get the throughput, the flow rate I want, you know. Then the 51C is the GPUs. No, that's the motherboard temperature. Motherboard temperature is 51C. Woo! Everything is cooking on this job. No, you're going to cook for 10 minutes. I'm not turning anything off. This is the first and last time I'm running this benchmark. So once it's done, then we can pack it all up. I can talk about the system while it's doing it, but I'm not turning it off. We'll do it once and for all. So we're at 40C now. It's not yet pegged out. It's still going up, but it's going up slowly. 40.4. I know I've seen 45C. I can open up my old videos and check them out. I know I've seen 45C. But so far so good. She's still benchmarking. I'll leave everything until the CPU finishes, and then I'll shut it down and check temps. So for 10 minutes stress tests after building these beasts. Yeah, it's 48 gig of RAM, so 24 gig sticks, two of them. I should have bought 4, but when I read about that, 4 doesn't help your latency, so I thought, you know what, solid, I don't need all that RAM just to put sticks in there now. I don't need all that RAM, so it's still going up, but it's going still 40.7 now. I think it will get to 42C in this 10 minutes. But the higher the temperature, oh yes, the air coming off the back now is cooking. Yeah. The higher temperature, the distance, the more the capability to extract heat from the liquid by the fans. I'm sure the fans are all at 100% now. They're all at 100% now. I think I like it this way because this particular fan here that has no radiator on that will be pulling in cold air, and it's directly in front of the three for the radiators, for the main radiators. So this will be feeding them ambient temperature air. I'm not going to increase it because if I increase it, whatever temperature increase it gets here, you're making that inefficient. But getting proper cool air coming in from here should improve the efficiency of the bigger rad, because you want the bigger rad to be the one that takes the coldest air, and then the smaller rad takes it. But it doesn't matter so much. But then, because of the way air works, air has very low heat capacity, so hence it will just raise in temperature quickly. And once you raise in temperature to the 32C of the water, you're not extracting anything. You just have radiator space wasted. But so far so good. This is looking good. We're getting close to 10 minutes, so I can call it off and see what's. Let's see. We're now 41 degrees C. Oh, for the first time it went up and it went down. Okay, it's going up. It's still going up. It's still going up. No, I want to see where she pegs out. 41C for liquid temperature is not bad. Everything here can survive more than 41C. Everything, all the pump and water cooling system can survive more than 41C, but stress testing the new build. Stress testing the new build. Yep, it's still 167, 170 frames per second. My frames per second counter is not working on this plate, so I need to sort that out. So that the link is not matching. Let's see. Yep, the CPU test. Okay, I thought I finished. Come on, I'm going to wait here till it finishes, no matter how long this video takes. The CPU test needs to finish, and then I can take off the GPU. Where are we now? That's 41.5 from 26. Let's see where it gets to. Oh, $7 shit. Come on, finish up. Should be 10 minutes by now. Once the CPU nosedives, I'll turn off the GPU. And I can take a stock. I would like to see how quickly the fluid brings down the temps. Yeah, that will show how effective the cooling system is at pulling down the temps. Because this is heating up this room. Keep this door open to get some heat pulled out of the room. Come on, finish up. Come on. Yep, I think we're done. We're done with the CPU. So now I can turn off the GPU. There we go. So everybody's done now. Let's see, 0 percentage. Let's see how quickly this ramps down. Oh, the annoying thing is because the CPU has gone down in temps, the fans will start rotating down, so you won't even benchmark the cooling system that much. And heat and water has a high heat capacity, so it has a lot of energy in the water now. It's going to take a long while to get the water down. I didn't think of that. It's not going to be quick, but it's good to see. So we've gone down about 2.5 degrees now, if not more, 39. And everything is still down to 0, both of them, CPU and GPU. I got the same amount of points I got before, just 39,000 points. 35,451, so there's no difference there, which was even with the GPU on load, which is good. So we're at 39 degrees. It's coming down slowly. I think it cannot do any better than that, so it will come down slowly. But there we are. It's all done now. That's my new build. And again, I'll say this, just like I say in all my videos, this is my final build. I'm not building anyone better than this anymore. I'll just keep it as this. See you guys in 5 years when I build another one. Oh, Christ. Alright, bye.